Hello guys. Today I want to show you something important, and that is what we call freezing pen. How to freeze pen in Microsoft Excel. Yeah, sometimes you see I'm just having this list, and it's a long list, and you see as I go down, you see here I have first name, last name, full name, and here I have template too. These are my titles, these are my headers. And as I scroll down, you can't know if this one is the first name, this last name, you can know it. Because here there is my headings, my headers here are just are just now hidden. So there is a way to keep to seeing them, to keep them here by doing what we call freeze. You can freeze low, you can freeze first low, you can just freeze columns, you can just freeze whatever you want, and this is what you have to see right now. And maybe I just want to see my column here. This is template one, my low, this is my headings. Here there is headers, there's first name, there's last name, there's full name, these are titles. And to do that, let me show you how we do it. We just go to view tab here. Here there is a view menu, and within view tab there is what you call freeze pen. This is freeze pen, and to freeze pen, we freeze pen what just once if you want a portion of a sheet to keep it visible while scrolling through the rest of the sheet. You are just scrolling down, but you just want to still seeing the law, the quorum. There is a portion of your sheet that you just want to still just having here in front of you while you are scrolling down, or just you are just navigating through sheet. And let's go see here. You see, once we click on this down arrow, we have freeze pen, we have freeze top row, we have just freeze first column. I can just freeze the first row. You see, I can just freeze the top row. Once I scroll down, you see I just have my template too. But you can just, yeah, freeze first column. I can just, you see, once I scroll down here, just have numbers here. The column one, the first column is frozen, but you see, I can just unfreeze and see how to what to work again. You see, once I go like this, I have unfreeze and just have unfreeze everything. You see, but I just want to show you how you can just custom your phrasing. How you can just phrase, maybe you just want to still have a first name or last name. As you go from left to right, you still have your first name here. Maybe you have just different data here, different data. Up to there, you can just keep moving like this. And let me show how you can just custom the phrasing. And to do that, you see, I just need to put the cursor here. Maybe, yes, I think you are just seeing this column. I can just, the cell. Maybe I just want to have this first row and last row and the second row, and to stay with the first name and last name. And once I scroll down, I still have to see here there's the two rows in here. Just have to, once I go to the right, I still have first name and last name. To do that, you just have to put the cursor to where you want. Once you put the cursor here, it means I will stay with, I'll keep having the two, yeah, the columns before we have put the cursor, and the laws, all laws that are above this cursor. That's what we're going to see. Let me maybe change the curve here to see it well. Once I just have like this, you see, I just put my cursor here, and let me go to view. I go to view tab and I go to freeze, and I click here to freeze pen. Let me freeze pens. It means what I have, once I go to freeze pens, it means all rows above this cell, select the cell, and all columns that are before here on the right. All columns. Once I click here, it means all columns. Once I'm here, the three columns will stay there. Once I scroll to the right, you see, once I'm going to the right, I now have, you see, all columns just that are just before my selected cell here will be just frozen, will be locked so that I can scroll to the right regardless the how the list is, how long is the list, how I can just have many data, you see. And once I scroll down, you see I now have all those that are uh, that are just here above my selected cell. Let me, for example, unfreeze. You see, I can unfreeze pen. You see, I don't have. They are not locked. You see, I can go like this. Let me take another one, for example. Let me just take this one. Let me take this one, and let me put another color here to identify it. I can just maybe give it this color. You see, let me put my cursor here, and once I go to View tab and I go to freeze pen, you see, I'm just going to freeze here. It means all columns that are just to the left of this cell that I've selected will be frozen, and all those just above this cell, selected cell, will be locked. Let me just show you. Once I go this, you see, there are all those. You can just lock all those you want and all columns that you want. Once I go like this, you see, I still have enough first name, last name, full name, and I can just scroll like this. But once I just have data, different data here, I can just have different data. Maybe have more different data. I can just have different data here. I can just put different data, and once I have more data in this and on this sheet, I can just scroll down. I will know that this data is corresponding to this name. This data is corresponding to this name. And guys, this is how we can just freeze multiple columns, multiple rows. Just don't go there on the tab on view tab and freeze. You see here there is where you can freeze top row, you can freeze first column, but you see there is a way to freeze all columns you want. All columns you just need to lock all rows that you just need to lock. Guys, this is how you can just freeze, and this will facilitate your job once you're just having a list with with a large number of data. You can just navigate through them and there is no confusion. You see, once you scroll down, you know that here there is first name, there is a last name, and here there is a full name. Once you want to leave this, you go to view tab, you go to unflaze pens, and now you just have the normal list. This is in the normal sheet as it was before. Guys, enjoy the video, and you can support my work by hitting or clicking on subscribe button. And guys, I hope you enjoy the video. See you next time.